I'm sorry. I am so tired of the tens of thousands of just hard fours online being like, I'm voting for her because he's going to strip all of our rights away as a woman. I can do that as a mom and a da. What rights, babe? What rights? He was already president. And how many rights did you lose? 0. He's trying to protect women's rights. What do you think it is when we have men in women's sports? We have men in our personal spaces. What do you think it is when dangerous men come over the border? That's what protecting women and children is. Oh, he already said he's not going to do a nationwide abortion ban. He's not going to do it. If anything, it's going to be state by state the way it has been. And guess what? If a state, 90% of people in a state want something, I think that state should have it, even if I don't agree with it. If you don't like it, move to another state. It's very simple. Stop with the propaganda. This is why people make fun of women. Use your brain. Use your brain, babe.
Yes, I knew this would be coming. Kamala is struggling to pull out of the debate on ABC. They set the same rules that Trump followed with Biden. Now Kamala Harris want mic to be on. And a lot of people are asking why would they change rules. She is battling this on Twitter. Before we even go into that clip, please take a look at this.
Let me ask you, because about this debate about the debate, because when I talked to you the night that that Joe Biden decided he was no longer going to seek the nomination, you basically said that Trump is scared of a tough woman. A tough woman scares him. Do you think that's what's going on here?
Oh, I think Trump is really afraid of Kamala Harris, or as I like to think of it, the felon is really afraid of the prosecutor, and for damn good reason. She's smart, she's disciplined, and she's not afraid of a bully. So there it is. Donald Trump is scared, and I got to say, I think his whole team is scared. And that's why they're trying to find ways to muzzle him, to make this debate not happen if possible. Because Kamala Harris, she's going to wipe the floor with Donald Trump.
We do have to sneak in a very quick break. I have many more questions.
Kamala thought what she did to Mike Pence can follow through with Trump. That strong black woman moment, she wants to have that with Trump. So calling for Mike to be on. Take a look at this clip.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait.
I'm speaking.
It'd be important if you said the truth.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Okay. If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation. Okay?
Please.
Okay.
Non-answer.
Trying to answer you
The
now.
American people deserve a straight answer.
I will not sit here and be lectured by the Vice President. I'm speaking. Yeah, I'm about to. I will not be lectured by the Vice President.
This is the moment Kamala is looking for, but forgetting that Mike Pence is not Trump. We know who Trump is. Trump cannot even let this to happen. So if she is dreaming that such a moment will happen, then I don't know if we will see this.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
real
principled.
tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see. I'm at 42 and you're at 3. So
Doesn't matter.
far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
When you take a look at this tweet, Trump campaign has accepted these rules per Tuesday email to ABC review by the Post. Kamala campaign has not yet accepted this rule as they seek to unmute the microphones for the entire debate. This is Kamala saying this. Donald Trump is surrendering to his advisors who won't allow him to debate with a live microphone. If his own team doesn't have a confidence in him, the American people definitely can. We are running for president of the United States. Let's debate in a transparent way with the microphones on the whole time. That is Kamala putting this out. When it was Biden, this people said, oh, no microphone. They set the rules. Trump was like, oh, okay, I will go by the rules. Now, let's follow through the rules. Kamala came in because she's planning to interrupt Trump like she did to Mike Pence here, thinking that will work. Let's follow the same rule. Now she wants to back out, panicking.
All right, welcome back here to the Hill on News Nation. New poll out today. Battleground states show an incredibly tight race between the vice president and the former president. The poll from our partners at the Hill, along with Emerson College, was taken after the Democratic National Convention, along with after Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announcing that he's no longer in the race. All right, let's start here with Kamala Harris and where she stands with all of this right now. She leads in 3 of these swing states. Let me show you Harris real quick. So she's up 1 in Georgia. She's up 3 in Michigan. She's up 1 in Nevada. But I want you to focus on Georgia for a second, 49-48, because Democrats have only won this state once in the last 7 presidential elections. It was President Biden last go around, and Kamala Harris is trying to make it 2 in a row. All right, let's go over here. Donald Trump, he leads in 3 of the states as well. Wisconsin, up 1. North Carolina, up 1, Arizona up 3. Again, but let's focus on the first one here, Wisconsin, because Republicans have only won that once in the last 9 presidential races. It just goes to show you how things can move either way very easily. Now, I know what you're saying. Those are 6 states, Blake. You tell me all the time that there's 7. You're right. Let me show you Pennsylvania, because that is a dead even tie in the Keystone State. And I was going through the numbers today in Pennsylvania. You see it there, 48-48. Get this. There were 950 people surveyed in Pennsylvania. The difference between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris? 1 person. That was it. So start to multiply that town by town, city by city, precinct by precinct, so on and so forth, and you can see why Pennsylvania is so key. All right, so if this poll was right, let's just take it at face value that it's the way that the election goes. Here's how it breaks out. 263 to Harris, 256 to Trump, and again, Pennsylvania as possibly the most important state. All right, what about issues real quick? We saw this no matter where voters were polled in these swing states, 7 key swing states. Economy, 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 on down the line. You know the phrase, I've told it to you over and over and over, quote unquote, it's the economy stupid. Arizona, the only state in which there was another close issue, that, as you might imagine, immigration at 26%.
You can clearly see what is happening here. The honeymoon period is over. So whatever thing they are trying to pull here, they should be extremely concerned. When I started, I saw CNN say, oh, Kamala is now beating Trump, he's doing this, he's doing... The story today is different. Charlie Kick sent this out. Your own team will not allow you to do more than 1 interview in 40 days or do it without your emotional support team or to hold a press conference. If your own team doesn't have confidence in you, the American people definitely can. Why don't you just be honest for once and admit your strategy is to try and provoke Trump into shouting match to avoid talking about the issues or your asthma record?
From the redwood forest, love those redwoods, to the Gulf Stream waters, I've seen racism and sexism and income inequality and division. I've not only seen it, at times I've been on the receiving end of it.
Pump some money like Trump, you know?
Your message to Donald Trump.
Come on, man, get us to the Super Bowl, bro.
Speech from Michelle Obama that I have to say is one of the best.
Gun-toting.
Damn, Kamala.
Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips.
For some people, it's already started.
But when you disrespect Kamala Harris,
they say and they disappear.
The money in politics is so extraordinary, which is something that should have never been allowed to happen.
Much more happenings at the DNC.